M. Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog on kicks96country.com for the very first time ever. And I really, really, really hate that their first visit to Kicks 96 Country is virtual. But I mean, hey, we are in the time of COVID, so we do what we must. But I've been watching these two young ladies build their career for the last couple of years. Visiting with them in Nashville at various events and things like that. And I've waited patiently for the opportunity to actually get to talk with them one-on-one and introduce them to my audience. Please welcome Lauren and Marlo, the Ashley sisters. How are you, ladies?
We're good. How are you?
Well, I'm surviving the pandemic. So I ask everybody that I've talked to in the last, few months, how are you guys navigating, the time of COVID?
We've been trying to keep motivated as possible. We've been writing music. We have been rhinestoning our instruments. As you can see here, my microphone is rhinestoned. I also have a guitar that's rhinestoned, and Lauren, who plays bass, also has a bass guitar rhinestone. And although you can't see the bottom of this piano stand, it's actually covered in rhinestones.
So now wait, so is that the your piano there? Is that what you carry with you when you're on tour, when you're out playing live? So does a live audience get to see that, or is that just in your home studio?
A live audience will get to see it, yes.
Oh gosh, well, rhinestones are a staple of country music, but clearly you know that. All right, well, Marlo, Lauren, I want to go ahead and make sure that my audience, this is the first time that Kicks Country listeners have gotten a chance to see and hear you both. So I want to make sure that they get the full story. But you didn't actually start in music; you started in dance, isn't that right?
Yes, we actually did start in dance. We were doing competition dance, similar to Dance Moms, the show. And then I ended up cheerleading professionally for a couple of years.
Oh, okay.
And we also did music as well. So we were in two separate bands when we were younger, but we went to band camp together. And they put us in a band together. And people were like, this is really working. It looks cool. You guys sound great together. And that's when we really realized that we could work together and we could play together. So
All right. Well, you guys are actually you're a triple threat because clearly you have dance backgrounds, professional dance backgrounds at that. Dance performance, music. Obviously, you play instruments, but you also write. You write all of your own music and lyrics. Is that correct?
Yes, we do. Yes. Just together, just Lauren and I.
And now, how long have you been? I mean, has it been since the beginning, since you first realized that singing and performing together was something that you were going to do? Have you been writing that long, or is this something that you've just newly ventured into?
So we've been actually writing that long. I came to Lauren with a poem. She has already been writing her own material, and I knew that. And I was like, oh, I really like this poem. Like, let's put it to music. And she said, sure. And it was a really cool experience, and people really liked the song. So that's when we started, and I was 10.
Yeah, that was the first
That
song
long.
together.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, well, now obviously music it's a passion. It's something that you guys have spent a great deal of time, working on your craft and honing your craft. And when you guys sing together, which I've had the opportunity to hear you sing together before, and all of you out there, in Kicks Country, you're going to get to see it soon. I promise. Your, I don't know, the synchronicity between you two, it's just it's phenomenal. You obviously you know how to work together and sing together and make that come out. So music is just something. Is that natural, or was it something that you had to work on and just and perfect?
Well, it's crazy because actually my mom's parents, her dad was a saxophone and clarinet player touring in big bands when he was younger. And our grandmother, she's a singer. So we always had music in our family. We actually have a brother who also sings. So it's fun. We have our little jams sometimes together. And we'll just play whatever songs on the keyboard and we'll all sing together. And it's a lot of fun. It's just like a family thing. And it's crazy because our dog loves it too. He loves Beethoven, by the way. Yeah. That's
Does the
like his
dog does the dog
go-to.
does the dog play? Is an instrument?
No,
No.
unfortunately, he can't play, but he does love to listen, and his favorite is Beethoven. So whenever we're playing Beethoven on the piano, he just curls right up and Loves it.
Oh, your dog has great taste in music. I love classical music. Okay. You also have, and before we'll get to the music, I want to make sure that my audience gets a really, really good idea of who you are. You actually have a docu-series on YouTube. Is that correct?
Yes, we do.
All right. So I have to know, is it focused just on you? Or is it about your music career? Is it about the family? What is the docu-series about? So somebody goes looking for it. What is it about?
So we have a docu-series. We have actually 2 series out. One is us in our house, just everyday things that we wanted to showcase a little bit of who we are. And then the other one that we started is called the Home Video Collection, and that is the one that we are promoting right now. We went on a tour through the States and through California on a radio tour in 2019, so it was right before the pandemic. And it just focuses on where we were, what we're doing, visits to any location, radio, performances. We were at the Viper Room. So it shows like a real experience of how it's like being on tour with us.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll get you on there, and we'll come by to see you and get you on one of the episodes in the future.
I'm a fan of that idea. Let's make that real. I've always wanted to be in a docu-series, and that's not hyperbole. I actually really would love to be in a docu-series. I love that kind of stuff. The candid moments. I like stories, and I like being a part of the stories of fascinating people. Speaking of fascinating people, we've talked a little bit about your background in music and where you've come from, but let's talk about the music. That's what we're here for. We want to talk about the single, and let's talk about the album itself. But first, I'll Get You Back Again is the name of the single, and it's clearly it's one that you wrote. It's interesting because that's kind of, if I understand it correctly, it's a look at either an active relationship or after a relationship, kind of through the lens of social media. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, explain in greater detail, the song and its meaning.
Well, it's really about like this age now where we can't even, like, we have to connect over here. We can't meet in person. So a lot of people are dating online and, breaking up. And then you can still actually see the person online on their social media. And then it's actually about looking through the lens onto somebody's social media and trying to get the person back again. So it's crazy, but it is part of the internet-driven digital age that we are in today, and how it can relate to people and different relationships and breakups, and just the feelings that you get by looking at somebody else's social media and how you may want them back at that point.
Do you feel like is it saying from a perspective, do you feel like social media has made like dating better or worse?
Harder to let go, I feel.
Yeah. She's definitely right with that. I do feel like in a time where you can see everything that people are doing, the whole song explores that and what it means to see somebody that's your ex, maybe see them with somebody else, having the feelings of jealousy, abandonment, and disloyalty in this internet-driven digital era, what it means to us. And I feel like it's something that a lot of people are going through right now, and it hasn't really been talked about, so we wanted to write a song about it.
All right, well, it's a beautiful song, by the way. I've had a chance to hear it, and I'm going to move out of the way and let you guys play. If you want to play the single, you can play the single. You can play the single and another song, just however you want to do it. And then I'll even take my mug off the screen so that folks don't have to look at me. They can just listen to you. But real quick, for the folks who are new to the Ashley Sisters and become immediate fans, if they're looking for you on social media or on the internet, how do they find you?
Well, you can find us on our website at theashleysisters.com. We have all of our streaming sites up there as well. So whether you're on Deezer or Amazon or
Apple Music, Spotify.
Exactly, all those streaming sites. We're also on all social media platforms at The Ashley Sisters.
And Twitter at sisters_Ashley.
And as well, radio. I mean, you got to love the radio, right? Exactly. I still listen to the radio in my car. I mean, I don't know what I would do without it.
Thank you. See, you're my favorite now. You just became my favorite. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of the way and let you guys play. You just introduce whatever song you're going to play, and we'll sit back and we'll listen. These are the Ashley Sisters at Kicks96country.com.
Always on my phone, trying to see where you are and what you're doing. You left me alone, broken hearted and in the dark. I don't know why you left me, and it's driving me crazy. I can't lose you again, and I can't get you out of my head. All I think about it, and I can't do without, so I can't lose you again. I'll get you back again. I'll get you back again. Who's that new girl? Liking how you look and what you're saying. You can't be moving on, 'cause I'm your babe and you're my honey. I don't know why you left me, and it's driving me crazy. I can't lose you again, and I can't get you out of my head. All I think about it, and I can't do without, so I can't lose you again. I'll get you back again. I'll get you back again. Ring of fire, I'll burn you. I can't lose you again, and I can't lose you again, and I can't get you out of my head. All I think about it, and I can't do without, so I can't lose you again. I'll get you back again. Wanna do Sweet on You? Well, we got the keyboard here, so we're gonna play you something, one of our singles called Sweet on You. We met in school, it was 1st of November. Walking down these halls, it felt like forever. He has brown hair and he gels it like Elvis. If only he could see. Sweet, sweet on you. Sweet, sweet on you. It took some time before I knew. Sweet on you. Sweet on you. He's my best friend. I've known him a long while. He taught me how to drive a car and about the river now. His eyes make me weak, lips lips like a cherry, and if only he could see. Sweet, sweet on you. Sweet, sweet on you. It took some time before I knew. Sweet on you. Sweet on you. If only he could see. Sweet, sweet on you. Sweet, sweet on you. It took some time before I knew. Sweet on you. Sweet on you. Sweet on you. Sweet. Oh, you.
That was beautiful. The Ashley sisters. That's Lauren and Marlo, and the Sweet on You is the name of that one.
Yes.
Wow, that was beautiful. I really, really, really like that one. The Ashley sisters again. If folks want to find you after having heard that, repeat where they can find you on the internet and your social media. Tell us again where they can go.
Yes, you can go to the ashleysisters.com. You can go to our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram at the Ashley Sisters, and you can go to our Twitter at sisters_Ashley.
Absolutely. The single is "I'll Get You Back Again," and if you know what it's like to date and then to love and then lose that love in the age of social media, that song might be just for you. Call us at Kicks 96. Man, we'll be happy to play it for you anytime that you want to hear it. And hopefully the next time we get to talk with Lauren and Marlo, they'll actually be physically here in our studio, and I can be a part of their docu-series, which I think would be awesome.
It would be so cool when we will come down there once everything cleans up, and we're going to come down with our camera, and you're going to be on the series, and I'm stoked about it.
Absolutely. I'll wear something nice for that. You know, this is my docu-series. I just kind of look like, you know, a weird transient. They just sort of wandered into this office and just started talking to people on the internet. That's kind of the look I'm going for. But Lauren and Marlo, thank you both so much for spending some time with us this afternoon. And make sure you come down and visit us. And again,
Sure.
I'll Get You Back Again is the single. You want to hear it, call us at Kicks 96. We'll play it for you. The Ashley sisters are our guest, and we'll see you next time on another artist video blog here at Kicks96country.com.